Watch closely. This cold, elite gang enforcer has served his boss loyally for 7 years with ruthless efficiency. Yet a simple task of monitoring his boss's girlfriend will trigger his complete downfall and destroy the entire gang. He is feared by all rival gangs. One day while driving, a group of arrogant punks spit on his car and toss burning cigarette butts at him. He tried to ignore their rude provocation, but their relentless disrespect finally enraged him. He slammed on the gas and swerved sharply, crashing into their car and shattering its parts. He stepped out calmly, faced the shouting punks, and took them down instantly with clean, precise fighting moves. He then took their car key and threw it into a sewer. The whole process was sleek and domineering. This classic scene is from the iconic Korean gangster film A Bittersweet Life, a masterpiece blending stunning violent aesthetics and tragic fate. Starring double Best Actor winner Lee Byung-hun, with Hwang Young-min, the famous elevator fighter from New World, as the villain. This film's bold performance laid the groundwork for Hwang's classic role years later. The protagonist Sun Woo is the most trusted enforcer under gang boss President Kang. 7 years of brutal fights and clean execution earned him the second highest rank in the organization. He resolves all conflicts with brute force, believing harsh suppression is the only way to stop repeated provocations. After beating a group of troublemakers, Sun Woo is invited by President Kang to dine at his high-end restaurant. During the meal, Kang analyzes that the recent street provocation was a deliberate test from his business rival, Boss Beak. As they discuss their next move, a young subordinate named Moon Seok bursts in rudely, chewing gum and showing no respect to the two leaders. He will leave for Shanghai on a business trip and suspects his young girlfriend is cheating on him. He delivers a cold-blooded order. If her affair is confirmed, Sun Woo must kill her and her lover immediately with no need for further report. A loyal gang enforcer took on a secret mission to investigate his boss's girlfriend's affair. This simple task dragged him into huge trouble, facing violent gang retaliation and a mysterious dinner invitation from the cunning woman. Sun Woo is the most trusted subordinate of gang boss President Kang. Suspecting his girlfriend Soo Yeon of cheating, Kang secretly tasked him with investigating the truth. The next day, Sun Woo delivered the boss's gift to Soo Yeon's apartment. After he sat down, Soo Yeon appeared. Subtle ambiguous tension filled the room, stirring Sun Woo's emotions. He quickly composed himself, explained his visit, and handed over an antique table lamp as a gift. Soo Yeon showed no interest and set it aside casually. Her phone suddenly rang. She instantly turned alert, stepped aside and answered quietly. Her flustered, guilty attitude exposed her hidden affair. After the call, she rushed to leave. Sun Woo offered a ride in the boss's name to uncover her secret meeting, but she refused outright. Sun Woo left his card, faked his departure, and watched her from a distance. Soon, Soo Yeon boarded a stranger's car and Sun Woo tailed them silently. He witnessed the pair dining intimately and dancing closely in a club like lovers. The calm enforcer recorded all evidence professionally. He eased up only after seeing them separate downstairs. Before reporting to his boss, new trouble emerged. His timid colleague Moon Seok hurried to him nervously. Earlier, Sun Woo had beaten rival boss Old Hwang's men to help Moon Seok guard his territory. Old Hwang refused to drop the grudge and pressured Moon Seok to force Sun Woo into an apology. Anxious to resolve the dispute, Moon Seok handed over the phone and begged Sun Woo to give in. Unmoved by Old Hwang's insults, Sun Woo hung up coldly. He told Moon Seok the trouble came from his poor management, so he must settle it alone. Sun Woo left immediately, leaving Moon Seok stunned. Enraged by the sudden call termination, Old Hwang vented his fury on his snickering underlings, beating them and wrecking the room. Burning with anger, Old Hwang grew ruthless. He summoned his top killer to arrange revenge, making a bloody gang conflict inevitable. Meanwhile, an unexpected twist arrived. Sun Woo was woken up by an early morning phone call. Expecting gang retaliation, he was surprised to find the caller was Soo Yeon, inviting him to dinner mysteriously. Suspicious yet curious, Sun Woo accepted the invitation. During dinner, Soo Yeon dropped her cold demeanor, chatted actively and stared intently at him, attempting to probe his true intentions. What secret plan is Soo-yeon hiding? Has she discovered his secret investigation, or does she have another scheme? When will the brutal gang revenge strike Sunwoo? This cold-blooded gang enforcer was tasked with monitoring his boss's mistress and executing her for adultery. Surprisingly, he defied his boss's fatal order simply because of her terror. The story unfolds as he accompanies the mistress Soo-yeon on her daily outing. Sunwoo acts as a dull and reserved bodyguard. He accompanies Soo-yeon for meals and shopping, masking all his emotions behind a calm poker face. When Soo-yeon admires an expensive red table lamp, but gives it up due to the price, he quietly remembers this detail. Later, Soo-yeon plays the cello for him alone in an empty theater. The gentle melody calms the ruthless killer, letting him escape the cruel underworld and taste a moment of peace. This warm moment is soon interrupted by a call. His gang fellow Moon Seok colludes with rival leader Old Hwang, setting a trap to force Sunwoo to hand over his territory. Seeing through their plot, Sunwoo overturns the table outright, leaving the two schemers humiliated. He chooses to offend his peers, rather than sacrifice the gang's interests. Aggravated by the conflict, Sunwoo heads to the theater to soothe his mood and pick up Soo-yeon. However, he finds a strange man waiting at the entrance, who is Soo-yeon's secret lover. He hides in the shadows, aware that trouble is brewing. He tails them and watches the man send Soo-yeon home, before pretending to leave. Just as Sunwoo is about to leave, he notices the man's car turn back in his rearview mirror. The sight enrages him. Boss Kang has issued a strict order: kill both of them immediately if they are found together. Yet Sunwoo cannot bring himself to harm the woman who once comforted him with her music. Struggling with anger and hesitation, Sunwoo sneaks into Soo-yeon's apartment. He finds her lover walking out of the bathroom in a towel. Overwhelmed by rage and jealousy, Sunwoo knocks him down and beats him violently. He picks up the red table lamp that Soo-yeon loved, ready to kill the man. At this crucial moment, Soo-yeon rushes over and shields her lover with her body. Tearful and desperate, she begs for mercy. Her helpless look breaks Sunwoo's cold heart. For the first time, the ruthless killer hesitates. He could report them to his boss and end their lives easily, but he softens at the sight of the trembling woman. Sunwoo puts down the lamp and abandons the idea of reporting them. He gives them a stern ultimatum: cut off all contact forever, and he will keep this secret. Will the illicit lovers agree to his terms? What severe retribution will Sunwoo face for disobeying his boss's deadly order? This invincible top gang enforcer once overpowered a group of punks effortlessly. Yet in the blink of an eye, he was subdued at home, hung upside down in a cold warehouse and left at his enemy's mercy. All his misfortune began the day he uncovered his boss's mistress's secret affair. Sunwoo is the most ruthless and trusted core enforcer under gang boss President Kang, undefeated in countless gang battles. By chance, he found a shocking secret: Soo-yeon, the boss's favored mistress, was cheating secretly. Sunwoo knew reporting this truth would get Soo-yeon and her lover killed by the cruel boss. A cold-blooded underworld fighter who never knew love, he hesitated for the first time in his life. He naively hoped to settle the matter privately, hiding the truth and forcing the two to end their affair. He thought everything would return to normal, but this merciful choice planted the fatal seed for his downfall. Tormented by anger and inner conflict, Sunwoo drove aimlessly in a foul mood. Several reckless punks took the initiative to provoke him, spitting on his car and tossing burning cigarette butts. He cut off their car, got out and defeated them with clean, brutal fighting skills. The wailing punk seized part of his pent-up rage, yet a deadly crisis was creeping closer. When Sunwoo returned home exhausted, a dark figure blocked his way. It was Mosin, the top killer of his arch-rival Old Hwang. Mosin came with an ultimatum: apologize for past conflicts, or face fatal consequences. Proud and unyielding, Sunwoo refused contemptuously, unaware this was a well-planned death trap. Distraught, Sunwoo went to a convenience store to buy alcohol, failing to notice 3 hostile foreign men locking their sights on him. Back at his empty house, he struggled fiercely, torn between hiding the secret and confessing to his returning boss. While he was distracted, the room lights suddenly went out. When the lights flashed back on, the three armed strangers surrounded him. Caught off guard and outnumbered, even the seasoned fighter could not withstand their fatal strikes. He was quickly overwhelmed and stripped of all resistance. Mosen finally emerged from the shadows and knocked him unconscious. Sun Wu woke up in utter misery, stripped naked, covered in wounds and hung upside down in a cold warehouse. Blood and saliva dripped non-stop, leaving him utterly humiliated. Old Huang stood before him with a triumphant smile, mocking the once mighty gang enforcer who had now become a helpless captive. Worse still, President Kang had returned from his business trip. Observing Su Yian's odd behavior, he already suspected Sun Wu's betrayal. Trapped between his rival's brutal torture and his boss's growing suspicion, Sun Wu fell into total despair. Faced with this extreme humiliation, will the fallen underworld king break down completely, or resurrect from the abyss to launch a bloody revenge?